Work on that. Okay, welcome everybody. All right, we're going to get started here tonight. I appreciate the patience. I always try to stay on time. 6:06, that's my time in Arizona. Welcome to the Fearless Crew. If you've never been on one of my Zooms, I think you're going to be in for a great ride, literally and figuratively. I've been traveling. I've been full-time traveling actually for the past year. It's been a dream of mine to do this. All good things come to the end, as you know. But I've been marketing online for 10 years and I've always used systems, sales funnels, systems. Been an affiliate marketer for over 10 years, like I said, and my specialty has always been member to member sales. I have gotten into a couple MLM network marketing companies just to kind of prove or show people that yes, indeed, Tammy Montgomery, the fearless mama, can put herself on leaderboards. So, especially when you're selling a product like what we're going to talk about tonight, it's called Get Fearless Freedom. It's a general marketing system. And Rick and I and my son Robert, we all collaboratively came together last year, and we decided to form a community, not just a marketing system. It's not just a marketing system. I've taught and trained many people with this system. So we offer two masterminds a month, two masterminds, okay, where we get into the nitty gritty. We talk about things right now in the marketplace that are happening right now, what lead generation strategies are working, what business opportunities are working, and sometimes, okay. So these are some of the things that we've covered in the past year. And now we're releasing a new, brand new back office that Rick has been working on. In fact, I think I had to set his alarm today to make sure he was here. My special guest, Rick. We're still having some issues trying to get people on, Rick. Looks like.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. I know it's not my internet connection because it's been working really good. And I'm way on top of a mountain right now.
Well, no, if it was yours or mine, then we wouldn't have been able to add all the other people that we've added.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So we'll just press forward because this is being recorded. So, like I said, I have sent this to my whole database, my whole list, and also my Facebook and my Facebook group and my Facebook chat. So people that are here, um, just pat yourself on the back for making it here tonight. We do appreciate all of our members that have come along on this journey with us, and we really do appreciate each and every one of you. We've really changed a lot of lives. We really have. Rick and I, and my son Rob. Rob has been working with me full time for the past, was it 4 years now, Rob? And he quit his corporate job. He wanted to do what his mom does, and just decided that what, the 9 to 5 and working for someone else is not gonna cut it. So I'm really proud of him, and to say that I have a family member doing this full time with me as well is really kind of cool that he listened to me. So, because sometimes kids don't listen to their parents, right? Um, so anyway, we're gonna get started. I'll have Rick go ahead and share what he wants to share tonight, and then if we have any questions, I'll tell you guys about the comp plan. It's really simple, and if you're not in our community, we welcome you to go ahead and join tonight, and we'll take it from there. So go ahead, Rick, and if you want to share your screen, I made you co-host, I believe.
Yes, you did.
All right, awesome. How you doing tonight, there, Rick?
Oh, I am awesome. How are you guys doing?
We're all doing
Everybody
great.
excited? Everybody happy?
I think so. I think we're
Yeah?
excited
Yeah,
about
all right.
taking a look at what you got.
Okay. Well, oh geez. This is so nerve-wracking. It's like it's like an artist that creates something and then brings it out into the open and goes, I hope people like it. You know. But just a little bit of background for those of you that don't know, Get Fearless Freedom, we created it as it was just going to be a training platform. And then we decided, well, we needed some, if we're going to train people to do this stuff, we got to give them the tools to be able to do it. And then, when we built it initially was, I tried to make it as simple and as intuitive as possible. The problem with doing that is you don't get the ability to come back and edit things. You don't get to, it makes it pretty inflexible. So I've spent the last couple of months working pretty hard trying to make it both easy and flexible. So the first iteration of Get Fearless Freedom was pretty intuitive. You know, I mean, it was really point click. You know, it was pretty much, you know, step 1, 2, 3. This one takes a little bit more in the setup, but once you do, it's going to be really easy to use, and again, a lot more flexible. So with that, let me go ahead and share my screen, show you guys what we got. All right, this is what the new dashboard is going to look like when you first log in. Now, under here is going to be the typical 4-step process, like in the normal, like in the original Get Fearless Freedom. It just doesn't say it here. I'm just going to copy it right in. I'm doing all of this tonight, so about an hour or so after this Zoom is ended, I'm going to take down the back office of Get Fearless Freedom. It's going to, if you log in, it'll say that we're down for maintenance. At noon Eastern time tomorrow, it's going to open back up with this new dashboard. If you have traffic running right now, don't worry, it's still going to run. The only thing is you're not going to have access to the back office. Everything else will run in the background if you have traffic running or whatever else. If you have Craigslist ads running, whatever. All that stuff's going to still run. That all runs in the background. It doesn't matter. So noon tomorrow Eastern time, you will have this new dashboard. Now, I went in and wiped out all my information except for my profile. There's a new profile page that's going to allow you to upload a picture. I recommend you do that, and you'll see why in a little bit. But upload a picture. It should be of yourself, you know, doing something, having fun, smiling, whatever, in your office, but it should be you, because it's going to be displayed in certain places if you want. You don't have to, but if you want to display your contact information, the picture is going to display with it, like on your bridge pages. Actually, we call them branding pages now, because everybody talks about branding, and people say, well, what is a bridge page? I don't understand what bridge means. So we renamed it to branding pages, because they allow you to brand yourself. And in doing so, if you're going to brand yourself, people should be able to see you. So that's just the profile page. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is attach an autoresponder. And that's under, sorry, that's under emailing over here on the left, over here. Capture and follow up, click autoresponder, and it takes you right here. Now, this is going to make things so much easier. You're never going to have to go to Aweber or GetResponse and get the list ID, or in GetResponse, it's called the group ID or something like that. I can't remember the name, the terminology GetResponse uses. It's the same thing. You know, and you have to get this long code and make sure you copy and paste it right. You're never going to have to do that again. All you need to do, I'm doing this live, so I am going to, well, I hope this works, connect my Aweber account. And it's going to ask me, it's going to say, okay, this is my development server. It's going to say Get Fearless Freedom when you guys do it. I'm not a robot. Log in. I am allowing access to Get Fearless Freedom. Now, I'm done. I never have to visit this page again. If I don't have Aweber or GetResponse, I can click on these links and get an account. Each of them offer a free trial. If you don't have it, I highly recommend you do. Any internet marketer worth his salt is going to have an autoresponder, and these are the two biggest ones out there for ease of use and numbers of people that use them. Aweber is by far the GetResponse is pretty close. So now that I've connected my autoresponder, I'm ready to start doing stuff. Well, in the previous version of Get Fearless Freedom, you had to create a lead capture page, and that was all in a campaign. It was all in one thing. Well, I've separated them out now. Lead capture pages and campaigns are two different things, but you connect the two when you want to. So first thing you want to do is create a page. So I want to create a lead capture page. We give you 4 very good and working headlines. You can edit these. You can create your own. You just have to select one to get started. Down here is where your page is going to show up. Okay. You can't do anything in here. Can't do anything in here till you actually click on one of these. So I'm going to click on the first one. Why aren't you making what you deserve? See, it pops in right there. Then I choose, it's 1, 2, 3, choose a header, choose my form fields. If I want to just do an email address, or if I want to collect their name and email address, either one, whichever one I prefer. Personally, I do email address only, and I just clicked on it. You'll see it's down here. If I want to do name and email address, I could. I personally just do email addresses because the more fields people have to type, even if it's just their name, the less likely they are to opt in. And then I choose one of the buttons, where, whatever button type here that I like. I like this one. Please show me more. Okay, now I can edit this any way I want. Why isn't Rick making what he deserves? Because you guys aren't paying me enough. That's why. But anyway, so I can edit that. I can edit the text in here.
Good one, Rick.
Tell me why. Okay, I can edit the text there. These are the things you couldn't do that you couldn't do before. You also couldn't have a name field. Like I said, if you change your mind, okay, click on it, it's fine. Then I save my capture page. Now, I can either create another page or I can create a campaign. I'm going to go ahead and create a couple of pages. So I'm just going to click, I'm not going to edit email address and this one. Save it. Create another page. See how easy this is? Click on that header, name and email address, use this button, save capture page. I've just created 3 pages in what, 30 seconds? Give or take, maybe a minute. Now, so from here, now that I have some pages, and I could do this all day long. You can have as many of these as you want. I can look here at my saved pages. There they are. There's the 3 I just made. You know what? Why isn't Rick making what he deserves? I don't like what that says. So click on options for this page. It says it's currently not connected to any campaign. That's going to matter later on. I'm going to show you why. Okay. I want to edit this. I don't like what that says. I prefer what it used to say. Why aren't you making what you deserve? Okay, save it. All right, I have just edited that page. And if you go back to your saved pages, there it is. Why aren't you making what you deserve? Now, in the old Get Fearless Freedom, all you saw when selecting stuff, once you've edited and stuff, you didn't see what you edited. You'd have to go back in and actually look at your page. Here, these are actual images that are taking snapshots as soon as you hit save and it comes up. So every time you make changes, you actually see them. In the old Get Fearless Freedom, all you saw was the initial template that was there. So from here, okay, now I have my autoresponder connected. I have some lead capture pages. Well, let's get started and make a campaign. So make a campaign. You know what? There's a whole bunch of people trying to get in. Let me promote a couple of them. Give me 1 second. See if maybe some of these can get in. There we go. Okay. So now I want to create a campaign. So I have to give it a name because that's the name of your campaign is how you reference it. Nobody else sees it. Only you. It's how it's going to be referenced in the system. If you want to edit it, if you want to look at it, if you want to whatever. So I'll give my campaign a name, Rick's first campaign. All right. Well, now I got to select which capture page do I want to use. So all the capture pages I make will pop up here in an open box. And I like that one. Why aren't you making what you deserve? So I selected it. There it is. Now, remember I connected my Aweber. Now, if you connected get response right here where it says Aweber, that would say get response. Here are my Aweber lists. So I selected an Aweber list. So again, no more worrying about copying list IDs. I've just done it. That's it. Now, once somebody opts into my form, where do I want them to go? Got to give it a URL, and here select category. Well, I haven't talked about those yet. That's all right. It says you have no categories created. This campaign will be listed as uncategorized. And I'll show you what that means in just a second. Save campaign. All right. It is now an active campaign. That is an active campaign I can send traffic to. So let's go here where the categories are, and not just that button. You can find them here, categories. Now I can create categories I want. So I can categorize all my campaigns. You know, if I'm running, I don't know, say I'm running some high ticket stuff, some MLM stuff, some whatever, right? I can categorize them any way I want. All I gotta do is create the category. So this is, we're gonna call this one a Zoom test category. If my fingers would work. All right, create category. Boom, there it is. But of course, the one I just created, it told me it was going to be uncategorized. See there, it's got number of campaigns, 1. I have a campaign in uncategorized. Click on that and it shows me Rick's first campaign, the one that I just created. I have no page views yet, of course, but I can click on that campaign and I can edit it. If, you know, this is, I like it, it's in that list, it's Aweber. This is where they get redirected to. It gives me all the information I need. And this is the link that I send them to. So I click on that. There it is. It is a working, running campaign. And the URL up here at the top is the exact same as what it was there. If you remember in the old Get Fearless Freedom, it was different. This URL and this URL was different because this one actually did a redirect so I could get counts and stuff like that. Now I do it all internally. So there it is. Pretty cool. Now, you know, let's see, it's in category uncategorized. Well, I just created that Zoom category. So let's edit this campaign and put it in that category. All right, so let's go back to my categories and see it's there now. I have none in uncategorized. Now I can delete categories, but I can't delete this one because it has a campaign in it. It won't let you delete a category if you still have running campaigns or even unrunning. We don't know if they're running or not. We just know they're there. So you can't edit this campaign, or you can't delete this category as long as it has campaigns in it. And you can never delete uncategorized because you have to at least have the one to store campaigns in. So if I took that campaign out, well, you know what? Let's go to this campaign. And I can delete the campaign if I want. And it just asks me, you know, if I'm sure, it says any data that's been stored based on this campaign will be deleted as well. I don't want to delete it though. What I want, oh, that's what I wanted to show you next. Go back to, remember, this is the capture page I'm using in that campaign. So if I go back here to the options, now it tells me it's currently connected to campaigns. And it tells me what campaign or campaigns it's connected to. I can use this same page in multiple campaigns. It's not just one. So I don't have to recreate this page again. I can keep using it over and over in 20 campaigns if I want, or 100 campaigns. It doesn't matter. I can use the same page because I like that page. So why not keep using it and not have to recreate it all the time? Now, since it's currently connected to a campaign, if I go to edit it, it tells me, hey, it's connected to at least one campaign. Are you sure you want to edit it? Because if you edit this, it's going to edit it for all the campaigns that page is running in. Okay, does that make sense? Everybody understand where I'm at here? Okay, sometimes I tend to talk a little quick and jump around a little bit. So I can still edit it. I can do whatever I want. You know, again, I like just email addresses, so I'm just going to go back to that because I'm not getting a lot of opt-ins with the name on there. So I went back to just the email address, save my page. Let's go back to, I have to go to categories to find my campaign. There's my campaign. And if I open that page up again, there it is. It's fully edited. This is all immediate action stuff. It all is immediate. There's no waiting. There's no nothing, and it even shows me that I just looked at it. And one unique because I'm the only one that's looked at it so far. Okay, so that is really all there is to creating pages and campaigns. Now, I can delete these, of course. Now, that's one other thing. Let's go back to my saved pages. The one that this is one I'm currently using. It's in a campaign, or it could be multiple. Now, if I like this page, but I want to modify it, but still have it running in those campaigns without being modified, I can copy it. So I just click copy page. Now I'm creating a new page, copy of that one. I may have come up with some great headlines and stuff, and I really like it, but I want to change a couple of words. Again, let's go back to, why isn't, see if I can type right. Right, making what he deserves. So I've copied that page instead of editing it. So now I've created another page. So now I have 4. So there's the one I just created. Now these will show up as the newest one is going to be at the top. So it's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that all the way down. But the newest are always going to be at the top for everything you do. Whether it's that, it's categories. The newest category is going to be at the top. When you go into, when you go into campaigns, the newest campaign is going to be at the top, etc. I think that's all there is as far as lead capture pages, campaigns, etc. Oh, if you do not, let's see. Let's go back into one of my campaigns, or the only campaign actually. If you do not have Aweber or GetResponse connected, this will still work for you. On this page, under here, will be a table that will show up with all your opt-in information, all the email addresses or names and email addresses, however you set it up, and you can then download that as a CSV file, and you can upload it into any autoresponder you want. Yeah. So even if you don't have Aweber or GetResponse, again, not recommended. I just want to stress that. But even if you don't have either one, you can still set all this up, still work all this, and you'll just get a table down here with the opt-ins. I think it's going to have the name, email address, and I think the IP address. I know it's going to be at least name and email address, or just email address, depending on how you set up your capture page. And then you can download that as a CSV file, which is just a simple spreadsheet that you can upload anywhere. Yeah. Now, next is the video branding page is what we're calling it. So I don't have any. So create, edit. Let's go ahead and create one. And I got to give it a name because, again, we need something internal so that you know what you're working with. So we're going to go Greg's first branding page. All right. Takes me to my setup page. It's a whole lot more than what we had before. Now, first, I select the color of the background of the page itself. Okay, so I like grays. Yeah, kind of a lighter medium gray. And then I can have a heading, which I don't have to if I want. If I don't put anything in, it's going to say Rick's Bridge to Fearless Freedom. it's not going to have Rick for you guys. It's going to have your first name. But I can also type in whatever I want here. This is my main header, top of page. It's called that. I got a gray background. I'm going to leave it black. And then I can also have a subheading. Completely optional. You don't have to have anything there at all. Let's make this one just kind of a dark gray. Now, you can have a video, you can have an image, or neither of the two. So I'm going to do a video. Videos now, you can do up to 15 megabytes. And 15, you can get a pretty long video in 15 meg. If you're not, it's probably because your video is way too big. You know, the dimensions of your video. 640 by 480 is all the bigger you need it to be. I know some people were trying to upload videos that were like, you know, that would play 4K on my, 70-inch flat screen and be perfect. It doesn't need to be like that. 640 by 480 is plenty big enough for any computer screen anywhere. And that matter of fact, that's about the size that we display it at. If somebody clicks full screen, the monitor will adjust, it'll be fine. But that will definitely decrease the size of your video file. So I need to choose a file. And we'll go with that one because it's kind of small, so it won't take very long with Zoom running. Now, I can have either my video or image on the left or on the right. You know, there'll be text and video, however I want. I'm going to leave it on the left, but I can, do either one. It doesn't matter. It's completely up to you. Then I have follow-on settings. I can either do a button click, which is where it comes, click here for more information, and you give them a link here to send them to. Or I can have a message form, which asks them for their name, email address, optional phone number, and a message. And that will email to me at whatever email address I put in right here. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with the message form. And we'll go to Rick at example.com because I'm not going to put my actual email address right here for everybody in the world to see. Then, as I was talking about in the profile, I can either, it doesn't matter, it's up to me. I can select yes or no if I want to display my contact information. And it says, as shown below, it's right here. This is what we'll display if I want to, and I do. So yes, I want to display that. So let me save my settings. There it is, top right, shows that everything's saved. And here is the page. Now I can't click on that right now. Give me 1 second. Because it's being saved on my development server. I got to move the saved data over to the Get Fearless Freedom server. And it won't take me a second. I have to kind of mimic that I'm doing this on Get Fearless Freedom server. And where am I here? There, and there. Okay, now I can click on it. There it is. Oh, I didn't put any text here. That's right. I forgot to type anything in here. That text would go over here. But there it is. That's what you immediately get. This is a working web page. And the video uploads. I got a video. This all works. Name, email address, phone number, and a message. There's my information box over here on the left. And if they don't fill everything in, it tells them. So they got to fill in at least their name, email address, and a message. Phone number is optional. I get a lot of response out of this box right here. Or I can have it just have a button that says, click here for more information. Which, you know what, I can do that here on the back end and show you really quickly what that looks like. There, click here to learn more. I can do that. So You know, I have all kinds, there are dozens, if not hundreds of combinations you can do in here. So I suggest you sit here and play with it for a while. Another cool thing, I'll go back here to my video branding page, create and edit link. There it is. I can delete it. I can click on it and edit it, or I can create another one. You can have 5. You have 5 branding pages. So you can have one just of yourself, branding yourself as some great guru. You can have one branding yourself as a leader out in whatever opportunity you're in. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you can, like I said, up to 5. So you can have them, you know, working in different ways. You can test different ones out. You can see how they work, and then send them on, get messages from them, whatever. But I suggest you go in and just play with it, and you know, change different color combinations. Like I said, you can have all kinds of text in here. You can do all kinds of stuff. You can. Oh, let's see. Let's have some text here. Size 24. Center a heading. Go back to the left. Let's make some bullet points. Point 1, another point, one more. What the heck? So save it and 1 second. Where's that at here? Like I said, I have to kind of fool this one. It works fine, but it's looking at the wrong server. Okay, so this is where we were. There it is. So I have some text there now. You can do all kinds of great things. Now, I did give you the option to create a link. You can highlight something and give it a URL, and it'll turn it into a link. I don't suggest you do that, but there were requests for it. You don't want to have additional ways for people to exit your page. No matter where it goes, you want them to follow the path you're giving them. That makes sense?
Yes.
So that is your video branding page. I think the Craigslist autoresponder is the same as, it's identical really to what we had. It still works great. It's not changed at all. There was no reason to change any of that. The affiliate stuff, payment information, confirm payments, that's all the same. And the billing information is the same. And the training videos are the same. Now you will, from here on out, the link for the live masterminds is going to be here on your dashboard page. Instead of having, a page, and then up here, I'm going to have not really an archive, but we're going to have 2 of the previous masterminds instead of just 1. We'll have 2. So there will always be at least 2 previous masterminds up there for you guys to view. But that's really about it for this. Does anybody have any questions?
Any questions? Anyone? Feel free.
I didn't explain it that well.
I'll go first.
Okay.
So after just that Rick just explained this is a generic marketing system for any opportunity. We have many members and several different opportunities. It's not just for one business opportunity. I want to make sure I'm clear on that. Rick's clear on that. As you know, he was just explaining that. But I want people to understand that it's a very simple system. The reason why I reached out to Rick, and it was because I was having an issue. I couldn't get a hold of anyone at all these other companies that say that they had support. Well, here you are. You're live on a Zoom here tonight, and we're live on Facebook. So thanks for chiming in. Thanks, Ann. If anyone has any questions, I do have a couple I'm going to read off here. I am live on Facebook. If you want to go ahead and
Lindley has his hand up. He's here
okay.
he's here in the room. So
we'll take
Lindley
the ones we'll take the ones that are on here. If you want to jump on, Eddie, if you want to get on live, it's ourfearlessmovement.com. Jump on live and you can ask Rick that question you have on Facebook. So we'll go ahead and we'll start with Lindley. Go ahead.
I want to send people to a video. In the old Get Fearless Freedom, it had the option there to download a video, but I want to send to a short video. I'm able to do that with this new system? Did I?
Yeah, you can upload a video up to 15 megabytes.
Oh no! What I want to do is just send them to a video that's I've just got a link I would like to send them to so they can watch that video.
Oh yeah, you don't have to use the video bridge page option, Lindley. You can just create your capture page and then use the redirect link. Mm-hmm. So
you can send them anywhere you want.
You can send them anywhere you want to. You don't have to do a video bridge page, branding page. Sorry, I got to get that terminology down when I start teaching and training people. Right, Jason? He's laughing at me. He knows when he's on my masterminds. But yeah, you would just create a capture page, Lindley, just like we discussed when you joined. And then whatever business opportunity, if they already have a VSL that you're comfortable with, I mean, that's how I've been making sales for the past year. I've been just redirecting them to different opportunities. I create a good converting capture page. The one that's the best that I've tested in traffic and paid traffic is the one that Rick showed you. Okay. Why aren't you making the money that you deserve? That's one that's built my list. That's how everybody's here tonight. Right. And then from there, you want to just redirect them into your 5-minute video, 10-minute, whatever video you have. Yes, that's what you do. So Rick, if you want to just show the capture page where it shows the redirect spot, I believe that's what you're asking me, right, Lindley?
Yeah, well, I've just got a video that's a company one that's already made an 11-minute video.
Yeah, so Rick went over that, but go ahead, Rick, and share your screen again.
The video that you're talking about, Lindley, is it on the internet somewhere?
Yes.
It's on our back office.
In your back office, right? That's where you grab that link and then you would put it in the.
No. That's not what he's talking about, Tammy.
No. Why would he just have a video hanging out there?
Where is this video you're talking about that you want to show people?
The link
in his back office. The link.
In our office, but we use that link to send to people. Like we can send it through their Facebook Messenger, or we can send it to their email or something. But what I want to do is redirect people to that link. I want to know if I can grab that link and place that link, in my capture page, so they're able to click on it. And
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's in a different, just saying it in a different sentence. So Rick's gonna explain it again. It's a little bit choppy here. He's down under. He's in Australia, but he's gonna show you when you go to create a campaign. He'll show you where.
Campaign.
Yeah, hopefully this. I don't want to feel like it's some sort of dodo, but this is the first time I've actually done this type of thing.
Okay.
No, it's right there.
No, it's right here.
Where redirect page.
When you create your campaign, when somebody opts in, you tell them where you want to go. Right here. You put the URL right there, and that's where they'll go. If it's a video page, if it's the front page of, if Get Fearless Freedom would be getfearlessfreedom.com, your username, and that will show them the video on the front page of Get Fearless Freedom.
Or if you're in a business opportunity, a current one, like I said, this is generic for any business opportunity.
Yes.
You don't have to market Get Fearless Freedom.
No.
I want to say that 100 times tonight. Whatever business opportunity, and I have several MLM leaders on this call tonight. Okay, network marketing, member to member. We have helped all sorts of business owners, and on here tonight. Anyone that has an existing business that wants to build a list, okay, wants to be a tour guide. That's where you would put your VSL, whatever business opportunity, VSL, right there where it says redirect page. Because all you're doing, Lindley, is a highly paid tour guide. So they're going to opt into your site just like you did with me, right? So you opted into my capture page, you listened to the video, and then it explained everything. So as long as your company, this is a disclaimer, guys, as long as your offer, okay, just like any internet marketing, as long as your offer has a good page, then redirect it. Then that's on you though, right? That's your offer that you've joined. So no matter what it is, you can redirect them to that. And then my suggestion, like Rick said, make sure you have that first AWeber follow-up, right?
Mhm.
That's how I've been building my list for years, for 10 years, is immediately, boom, they're going to think you sent it out. No, you didn't. Your autoresponder sent it out. As soon as they hit your capture page, enter their email address, boom, they're landing. You're tour guiding your person. I'm going to do trainings on this, guys. Don't worry. Once you purchase tonight, if you're in already, then we have masterminds to show you exactly how to do it. It's not hard. I've done this 100 times. As soon as you guys purchase tonight, we get you in, we show you the next mastermind, and then you're on your way. But the step-by-step videos will be back there.
The most important thing to all of this is getting that person's email address.
Absolutely.
That's really the important part of all this. What they see after that is important, but not nearly as important, because the sales are always in the follow-up.
Absolutely.
Very few people purchase something when they see it the very first time. It's just the way it is, you know. And I'm the same way. I don't purchase things the first time I see it. I'm
Right.
you know, I read reports. I do all kinds of stuff. That's why I write my own site. So
We
all
have
right.
2 more questions.
Jay,
we have
Jay
no
was-
wait.
yeah,
Wait,
but-
first William was first, and then Rocky.
Well, Jay was
then
raising
Jay.
his hand before.
Oh, he
that,
was
but
before.
Yeah,
William?
yeah,
Okay.
he was when yeah.
All right, I'm delayed over here in
This
Arizona.
is just going to be real quick, Rick. So when you're redirecting and you've got your your AWeber set up and you clicked so it shows what list, you're still going to have to go back into AWeber and create a new list, correct?
No, it'll what I was doing when I hit that drop down. Those are lists that I already have in AWeber.
Okay, so if I only have one list, it's only going to show me the one list.
Right.
So if I
Right.
want to do more follow-ups, then I have to go back in and create a new list for Get Fearless Freedom or whatever I'm
Or
doing,
whatever,
and
yes.
do my follow-up. And then once I do that and I go back into GFF, if I'm looking for a list, it'll automatically populate and show up
Yep.
there. I don't have to go back, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Now, William.
I'll ask to unmute. It's down at the bottom. Good turnout tonight, guys, by the way. Good turnout. Way to go, team. We're getting really bad reception,
Can
William.
anybody else understand him?
No.
Your microphone's really reverberating badly.
Yep.
Yeah,
No.
well, I mean, we can hear sound, but it's not very intelligible. It's reverberating really badly. It's hard to understand what you're saying. Sorry.
Hey, William, you want to go ahead and get back to the person that invited you to Zoom tonight?
Yeah, get back to that person, and they may have the answer for you. Or send an email, support@getfearlessfreedom.com.
William, did I invite you tonight? William, did I invite you tonight?
Yeah.
Yes. Send me an email. You have my email address, my direct one too.
And Rocky.
Guys, and talk to you later.
Yeah, Zoom's acting up tonight, guys. Unfortunately, I can't get 4 or 5 people that want to come on. I'm sorry. It's like we got standing room only tonight here, Rick. That's why I had to go live on Facebook. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you go ahead and ask as well in Messenger if anyone has. Go ahead, Rocky.
Hey guys. One, I was wondering, can we get how long until we get the recording? Because I had some other things I had to do, so I was in and out listening. Two, I was
Facebook live right now, so you can just go back and re-listen.
Okay. Two, I was wondering, are there going to be split tests in this software? Will we be able to split test?
Split testing that'll be forthcoming.
Okay.
I actually have a lot of features that I'm planning on adding. I'm planning on this was just the major, the base of it, rewriting all of that to make everything function better and allow for a lot more growth. But I'm planning on introducing more features and functionality every month, every 2 to 3 months. There's going to be something new.
Okay. What is the game plan for that? What do you foresee for the bells and whistles?
Split testing is the next thing.
Okay.
Another thing is sending broadcast messages straight from the back office through your Aweber or GetResponse to as many lists as you want. You can send it to all your lists, whatever. It would be just like sending a broadcast from the Aweber, from logging into Aweber and sending it, or GetResponse. Be able to do that straight from your back office. Those are the first 2 things that I plan on working on.
Okay. Can we do you foresee a long form sales page with a payment button ever?
A long form sales page?
Yep. Because my lead magnets are free plus shipping.
Well, just as the owner of the system, I'll make sure I do a la carte because it's going to obviously cost money, and money is the clincher. But right now tonight, just so everybody knows, I wanted to keep this at an hour just so that we can get this recorded. Anyone that is asking me questions how to do this, Christine, that's on live, those questions are great. Come to the next mastermind. I won't be able to do any training tonight, guys. This was just strictly an overview of the Get Fearless Freedom. It's $200 right now up front, $200 to your sponsor, whoever brought you here tonight. Make sure you get back to that person that brought you here. $47 a month until we, Rick and I are going to talk about that. If you guys just want the tools, it's going to be $47. If you guys want my knowledge every two times a month, then it's probably going to be $97 or something like that. I haven't came up with an exact number, but that's what we're going to do when we relaunch the new sales page. Currently, we have the same sales page, Get Fearless Freedom, that's been working for me. I think I put in over 200 and some people in the past year, which is about 1 a day. Keeps the doctor away. Plus, I've used it to rank up on 3 different leaderboards. I mean, the guys and gals, this system works, okay? I can't thank Rick enough. I mean, honestly, I'd be lost without this system. I get people showing me and sending me all sorts of raw links, and this is my deal. And I'm like, well, where's your capture page? Where's your sales page? Where's your sales funnel? I've been doing this for 10 years. I don't like doing Messenger. I literally, Rick even knows, I don't teach and train in Messenger. I teach and train on Zooms 2 times a month, people can come and listen to me teach and train two times a month. Rick's the person that has the code behind the scenes. I'm the trainer, the coach and the mentor. I'm in the field with you guys. I know how to talk to people. I know how to get people on board. I mean, like I said, I've been doing this. I think I can do it in my sleep. In fact, sometimes I think I have dreams about signing people up, you know? So with that being said, thanks for coming on, Patricia, everybody. I appreciate everybody tonight. If you have any other questions, make sure you get back to the person who's invited you guys here. Thank you so much. Hey, Wendell, good to see you again. Wow, it's been a long time no see.